Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznak, and we are back on Old Family Farm, mid-spring, day 5, and we are slinging some poo. The gifts that the pigs give us. Manure. Gotta love it. Yeah, things are great. Things are going well. I'm broke. I only have $821 up there. And that's because every time I get any cash, I just pay off the loan. But we shouldn't need any money for a while. I'm thinking as I drive right through the bush. Oh, realistic of you, Raz. Well, you know what? I'm not playing realistic right now. Alright, let's line this up. Click our little button. Alright. So, what's new? Pigs are great. Pigs are all doing well. I've got some that are about ready to give birth. These are all really close. Like this one, next animal in 0.0 years. So, should be very soon. Once these 500-pounders, that's what I call it, these 500-pound ladies all give birth, I'm selling the 500-pounders. They're getting, I don't know how, I really don't know much about pigs in seasons. They're pushing almost 2 years old, and they've given birth, I think, 3 times now. And they're over 500 pounds, and we need the money. And the price for pigs is pretty good, or it should be. Let's look here. Yeah, we're going to get a little uptick in price for pigs at the end of spring. So I thought I'd just go ahead and sell them. Thought I'd sell the pigs, the 500-pounders. So hopefully next transition should be what, 3 days, 3 more days, 3 more in-game days. So I don't know. You think we'll have enough manure to finish this? I've got some over in the bunk, so I should be alright. If I have to put a couple scoops to finish this off, I will. How is everyone doing? I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing great. I've been putting out a lot of content, which is wonderful. Been playing around with the editor, kind of learning how to do a couple new tricks in DaVinci, because I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. It's a free program, and that's why I use it. I did sign up for Epidemic Sound. I started a free trial there, a free 30-day trial, and with it I get access to a lot more music for my videos. So we're going to try that out and see how that works. It's 15 bucks a month, which isn't too expensive, but I really don't like spending money on my YouTube stuff until I make money. Because right now it's just a hobby. I'm over 400 subscribers. Thank you guys very much for that. I really appreciate it. It's awesome of you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, do you think we'll make this pass? I don't know. Either way, we're going for it. Whether we have enough or not, we're going to finish right here. Thought about putting in some apple trees and stuff right there. That'd be cool. A little apple orchard right there. I don't think I have those installed. I don't think I do. Oh. No apple trees installed. Oh well. Maybe in another episode. Maybe in the next episode we'll put them in. Start using this manure. That's probably what we'll do. Put some apple trees in over there. Old Family Farm could use just a little apple orchard. So what are we going to do? Let me park this spreader. I wanted to spread manure, which I did. We'll park it in here as I yawn. I need my coffee this morning. Alright, so let's see here. We have seed, we have fertilizer. It's mid-spring. I think we could plant corn. I know the ground temp's not warm enough yet, which means it just won't germinate yet until it gets warm enough. Let's look at a map. Let's look at the map. So we have this barley field, these two fields are doing great. We're going to be able to harvest these like early summer, which will be awesome because we can turn right around and plant soybeans in them. These two fields, they haven't germinated yet. I think I planted them a little too late in the year and it was too cold. And the ground temp is just now over 40. It's 43 degrees, so they'll have to germinate. So I don't know if we're going to be able to plant soybeans in those. I bet you we won't be able to get soybeans in here. They won't be done. So it'll just be soybeans here and here. Let's see, fertilized. These haven't been. I need another layer of fertilization here, but until the ground state changes, I don't think I can do that. That's got two. That's got two. Well, I say we plant corn. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plant some corn. Run over here and grab our case planter. And there should be some seed and fertilizer in it from last year, I would think. Grab our planter. Not much though. So let's pull this old boy up right here. We'll open it up for the sake of realism. Grab Massey. If you remember right, I had a stack and a half of straw, and that's all we've gone through for the year. So when we harvest the barley, I'm going to sell a lot of the straw that we bale up. Yeah, we got some seed and some fertilizer. It's a pallet here. Oop. I love this Massey, but it does not handle really heavy stuff very well. It doesn't. It doesn't handle well. Those are kind of down on the ground a little bit too much pressure. Let's fill up the seeder. Alright, that'll get us started. And how much fertilizer did I have in here? Yep, we need to bring the tank over here. I think I've got a pallet of liquid here. Get this filled up. There it is, next to the herbicide. So the only problem I'm going to have with this barley field over here is I won't be able to spray it, the two barley fields that are already growing, because I don't have a vehicle with Narrows, and that's unfortunate, but that is the case. So I do not have a vehicle with Narrows. This fertilizer in here. Get that close enough. And we'll fill that liquid tank up, which holds a lot of liquid fertilizer. That big pallet goes in that little tank. I can always adjust that in XML, but I haven't. I just kind of left it as it is. Not much in here, but every drop is money. You don't want to waste money on Old Family Farm. Okay, come off of there. Come off of there. You can do it. Does anyone else have problem with the pallet physics? Like, I've tried every way I can think of. I think what it is this pallet's almost empty, so there's not enough weight for it to come off. I think that's the problem. Just, it doesn't weigh enough. Alright. That'll work. That'll work. That's great. As I hide behind the barn. Where'd you go? It's a magic trick. Alright. fire this up, let's grab our GPS and we'll set our width. We'll go ahead and fold this up real quick. And let's get planting. Like I said, we can plant because it is time to plant. I mean, we're within the window of planting corn. The only thing is it won't germinate until it reaches the appropriate ground temperature. But that's okay. That's okay. We want it in the ground. And it's supposed to warm up. The weather is supposed to get kind of nice. I was looking. I mean, we're looking at days in the 60s. We have some rain in the forecast, which will be good for the germinating seeds. But nice warm temps. Minimum temp is looking pretty good. I mean, look at these. Like today, it's supposed to get into the 60s, which will be really nice. So let's do a couple passes down here so we can avoid driving through the bushes. I know there's no collisions and, you know, it doesn't hurt anything, but for the sake of making it look nice, we do that. Let's pull up our spray rate. We have 400 seeds corn. Let's do that. Right, and we're planting corn. Love this case. This is one of my favorite planters in the game so far. 19, I love it. It was one of my favorites in 17, and I'm happy that it got converted over, so thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell you what, while we're here, we'll do this pass around the edge. We have plenty of corn. I've got over 45,000 liters of corn in the silo. I keep forgetting. I need to put the unit conversion in, and I just keep forgetting. That's my fault. Habit failure on my part. Going forward in the future, I really need to make sure when I play American maps that I need to put the unit convert mod in. I like it, and I think it just adds a little something to it, to the game. I do. So we're on year 2. This little section over here is probably not going to get used. I had some plans for it, but they just didn't work out. Like a lot of things in farming, I just didn't have the money or the time to do it. So that's what happened there. Yeah, we'll finish up this year. I mean, going forward, we'll have the barley harvest we'll have to take care of, which will be 2 stages. There'll be an early summer harvest and then probably a late summer harvest for the barley. Of course, we'll have harvest corn, hoping to plant some soybeans. The pigs, like I said, we're going to sell the 500 pounders when it comes time to sell them. And yeah, that's it. So what I'm going to do is, through the magic of YouTube time lapse, we're going to plant this, and we're going to fast forward it, set it to some nice music using my new Epidemic sound account, and I'll talk to you guys when we're done planting. Alright, see you in a minute. is planted, the corn is done. I don't know why, but you see these little, I don't know, the lines? It looks like it's not been fertilized, but it has. I mean, if I'm looking there, right? Yeah. Just something with the map. Not sure what that is, but hey, doesn't break the game. So, do we need more corn? I don't think so. We planted that whole field, and this one's smaller, so I don't think we need to reload. So we'll just kind of road our way over here. Let's cut our GPS off. The old this is an older version of GPS too. I haven't updated any of the mods on this playthrough. It's because I'm always afraid, like in the middle of a series, if I update something, it'll break it. It's always a fear of mine. Stick to the road, Raz. Stick to the road. Right. We're healed. But I'm having a lot of fun with Old Family Farm. If this is your first time ever seeing this video, it's a great little map. It's a fun little map. I'll show you the PDA real quick. Then you haven't seen it. So this is the PDA. This is all the purchasable land. Of course, this isn't this big section over here. Especially if you're into making your own farms. This section over here is great. Great wide open area. You can do what you want with, which is really cool. But then the main farm itself is really nice. It's nice and small and compact. I know the map's been around for a while. Still a fun map to play. I'm having a lot of fun on it. What other maps are I playing? So I'm playing an edit of Felsburn, and that's for my Blackburn Farm series. If you haven't seen that, up there in the top right hand corner, right now, there'll be a little button. You can click there, check out that playlist. Fun little series, kind of a role-playing, storytelling. I do things with music, and I try to shoot stuff kind of in a cinematic way. Just a different way, I think, of showing the farm sim game. So check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I have some other great stuff, I hope. Well, I think it's great, and some people like it. But if you haven't yet, I have a new episode of Talking Tractors out where we explore the Big Bud mods, and not just the mods themselves, but also the history behind the vehicles. So if you haven't watched any of the Talking Tractors series, I'm losing my breath. Some of them are really fun. I enjoy. I research the actual vehicle itself, or the history behind the tractor, and we talk about that and learn. That's always fun. Let's get our course set. Point A, and then point B, and then turn our lines on, and our GPS is set. So yeah, please check out that other stuff. Let me know what you think. Going forward in the future, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know, like I said, Lewis is up on Mountaintop. He's enjoying his time there. I don't know how long Lewis will stay there. Never know. He's kind of weird. He does get in trouble often, so you never know what might happen there. As for this one, like I said, we have the rest of this year to finish this one. So probably 3, 4, 5 episodes left on Old Family Farm. Talking Tractors. I'm working on a Farmall episode that hopefully I should be able to put out this week if time permits. But I'm going to do a Farmall episode. There's some really nice Farmall mods that have come out that I've just looked at quickly. I need to play around with them and make sure they're worth looking at. And then if they are, I'm probably going to do that episode because I think that'll be fun. That's a great classic American tractor that there's a lot of history behind. It's fun to talk about. So hopefully that'll be this week. And then I'm playing on Willow Valley Farms, which is kind of a multiplayer test. My buddy Darren, he's all the time working on that map, I think, and changing things. So every time we get in, it may be a little different. But yeah, that's fun. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, that's kind of what's been going on the channel. corn planter is getting a little dirty. I said I cut these trees over here. I was going to expand this field, but I was like, man. There were a lot of things I was going to do. I cannot talk. Oh, caffeine kick in. But yeah. I don't know. Like I said, time and money. When you only have $821 in the bank. I'm really trying not to borrow money. I'm excited to get to the end of this and then sell everything and see where we're at and compare to what we start with. I actually have the money that we started with. I've got it wrote down somewhere. And then we can see how much money we made with the pigs. And we'll be pigs and crop, because we'll have crop left over that we're going to sell this winter for sure, especially with the barley that we're going to harvest and the soybeans and the corn. There'll be quite a few trips to the mill to sell our crop. See how we cash out. I just noticed that these bad boys spin the whole time. I never use them. I guess you could. I mean, they work. You could use them if you wanted to. I just don't ever use them. Just probably bad on my part, but like I said, this series, realism isn't as much of a big deal. And like I said 100 times, I'm not a farmer, so I just kind of play the game, have fun playing the game. Tell me what you guys are playing in the comments, other than Farm Sim. If you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you're playing Farm Sim, but if you're playing something other than Farm Sim, let me know what it is. Let me know. I play a little Overwatch. I don't record any of those. I don't record the Overwatch stuff. I might start doing maybe some highlight videos of like when I play really good, because most of the time I'm really bad. So you can check that out. What else do I play? I play War of Rights. That's a fun game. And again, I'm not going to record that just because it's an online play and I really can't control what people say. And I try to keep my content family friendly for the most part, just because my kids watch, and trying to present a good image. What else? World of Warships. Might be a War Wednesday episode tomorrow. What do you think? Yep, it's going to happen. I'm going to make one. I think I'll make one today, and I can upload while I sleep. Do some War Wednesday. I'm having the itching to blow up some battleships, so we're going to have to do that. Might do that after we get done playing around here on the farm, because we're about done. We're about done with corn planting, which means we're about done with this episode. It's a great thing about small maps. I have a lot of maps on my radar. I just do not have time to play them. I want to play, is it Mini Brune? It was updated. I know it was a mod contest map, and I kind of liked it. It's really small, nice, some really nice detail. Really well done map, and they've updated it and expanded it. And I really just like the look of it, of the map. Kind of speaks to me. I like the smaller maps, and it's a smaller European map, so it kind of frees up if I did like a role play, the equipment I can use. But so I want to play Mini Brune. My buddy CCS, he is working on Nebraska Lands, which is a 4X map based Nebraska. And if you've ever played a CCS map, he does some amazing work and some really nice stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that map. And fingers crossed, I may be able to do some testing on that one. We'll see. We'll see if I can stay in his good graces. So, well, if you're watching it, yeah. Looking forward to that map. I mean, there's so much stuff coming out. Nitro Dad released Hazard County. I did a video on it, a little flyover and testing video. And I got to do some testing, not as much as I wanted to, just due to time constraints. But I did get to do some testing for him, which I hope helped out. And I really enjoyed being part of that. But that is an amazing map, very detailed, really cool map that's got some really neat features. And it's his first map, and it's just amazing. So if you haven't seen that, check out Hazard. Look up Hazard County for FS19. Good map. Just so many maps. So many maps. Great mod makers and map makers that make this game amazing. Make this game absolutely amazing. And from a player to a modder, thank you guys very much for doing that. I would not be playing this game at all if it wasn't for the mods that are available. Alright, corn's planted. Zoom in here. These fields are done. I mean, like I said, other than spraying for weeds, I'm not going to be able to spray weeds here or here because I don't have anything with narrows. But once these germinate, really? I already have germination failed? Well, I just planted. Come on, Farm Sim, don't ruin me like that. So hopefully that's not a sign of something. Once these germinate, I'll spray them. Once they emerge, I'll spray these fields post-emergence, so that way we don't have to worry about weeds. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today on Old Family Farm. I think that's what we'll call it. Had a great time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really do appreciate it. As always, everybody, stay safe. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.